On this vote, the yeas are 328, the nays are 93, two-thirds being in the affirmative. The rules are suspended. The bill is passed, and without objection, the motion to reconsider is laid on the table. The gentleman from Ohio is recognized for 1 minute.
We want to get to the bottom of all of this, but in the meantime, do we have to have this political charade of bringing this bill out here? I don't think so. I think this is a bad bill with bad consequences. We didn't see the bill until last night. Nobody in the committee marked it up. Nobody debated it. And nobody understands the consequences of what we're about to do.
Without objection, so ordered.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. House Republicans share the outrage of millions of Americans that AIG would use taxpayer dollars to award executive bonuses. But the plan brought to the floor today by the Democratic majority is a constitutionally questionable bill that would enact a 90% tax on AIG employees, and the truth is, it's a transparent attempt to divert attention away from the fact that Democrats in Congress and this administration made these bonus payments possible.
Mr. Speaker.
Gentleman from Massachusetts.
And that the funds then came in part from TARP. Is that
yes,
correct?
I will claim my time to say the gentleman has just reaffirmed what I said. I said it was during the Bush administration.
Well,
now,
the gentleman will yield
I just reclaimed my time. Do members not understand the rules on the other side? I yielded twice.
And does the gentleman know?
I reclaimed my time, Mr. Speaker.
The gentleman from Massachusetts controls the time.
I got shortly into my response. Two of my colleagues have now jumped up because they don't want the story to be told. I said that it was under the Bush administration. The gentleman from New Jersey got up, and frankly, I thought he was going to say, oh, no, that was the Federal Reserve. They're not technically the Bush administration. Instead, what he wanted to do was to drive home my point and say it wasn't just the Federal Reserve. It was the Department of the Treasury. In November of 2008, who was running the Department of the Treasury? Bush appointees.
Woman from California, the Speaker of the House, is recognized for 1 minute.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. But nobody seems to have a problem saying to auto workers in Michigan that their contracts must be revisited, that they have to take a deep cut in order to sustain an industry, because that industry is important to our national security. We must have a manufacturing base, and we cannot have it be undermined. So if the workers' contracts are so subject to review and revision, why is it that when somebody gives a contract for a bonus to somebody for failure, which is known not to be in the national interest, that you can't even bring up the subject?
A minute to answer the question.
The order.